today we have updates on the recent HR hot topics. And so today we wanted to kick it off with some information regarding a few new things to keep your eyes open for, which is Missouri minimum wage, recent legislative changes regarding COVID-19 and paid leave, and also some potential pitfalls with unemployment claims and COVID. So as we move through the year, we hope to continue to keep you updated and look forward to you joining us on our coffee talks on a monthly basis. And so with that, I will pass it off to Camille, who's going to tell us a little bit of
which basically meant by 2023, our minimum state wage would be $12. So starting January 1st of this year, our minimum wage went up to $10.30. Next year, it will go up to $11.15, and then in 2023, be what was voted on for the $12. So you just want to make sure that your payroll knows about the $10.30, and also you might want to look in your break room to make sure the legal posters that are posted up in there also reflect the new state minimum wage of $10.30.
We've been awfully busy with clients and navigating COVID-19 impacts, including legislative impacts. So we have FFCRA and related paid leave. Can you give us an update on kind of where we are and what employers are currently seeing as we kind of move into the new year?
Sure. There was a voluntary extension of payroll tax credits for employers going through March 31st of this year. What's interesting to note is that we don't have any additional time given to employees. So if they did use their EPSL, their emergency paid sick leave, 80 hours, or their additional 10 weeks of expanded family and medical leave last year, there's no more new allotment for them now. But if they didn't, and if the employer agrees, then they can use it. And the employer can still get the payroll tax credits through the end of March. However, the continuation of this program or the extension of it, again, is entirely voluntary on the part of the employer. But if you do tend to decide to extend this leave to your employees, make sure that you're applying it consistently. And further, as a best practice, if you're going to extend the EPSL 80-hour leave, you should also extend the expanded family and medical leave.
Thanks, Candida. And I know with the transition in administrations that we have more to come and more to see with legislative changes and dealing with the pandemic. So thanks for keeping us kind of in the know on all of that. And I know that additionally, there have been some pitfalls that employers have come across related to COVID, as well as within the unemployment area. And so Lynette, can you tell us a little bit about what you've seen with some of our clients and what they're potentially dealing with regard to unemployment?
Yeah, certainly. As if employers aren't dealing with enough, with the pandemic and scheduling and keeping their workforce healthy and well and making sure everybody feels secure coming to work. Now we are starting to see some fraudulent unemployment claims come up. In particular, with HR Advantage, our footprint is pretty much the Midwest. And so we've seen a lot of heightened activity on fraudulent unemployment claims, particularly in Kansas for some odd reason. And what that might look like, it is simply maybe one of your employees that has not had a break in service, hasn't had a reduction in hours, and all of a sudden the employer receives an unemployment claim, just a notification that unemployment has been filed. And they're scratching their head saying, but this employee, they're still working with me, no breaks or, reductions. And they ask the employee, and the employee's like, I didn't file unemployment. And so what needs to be done at that point, still complete that form, indicate that there's not been any breaks of service, just fill out the form, indicate that you feel like it's fraudulent or maybe even identity theft. With Kansas, they also have an additional, like a hotline, and it can be done through the website, so you don't have to, wait on hold or anything like that. But recommendation is to pursue that channel as well, in addition to completing the unemployment and protesting it like you normally would.
Very good. Well, thank you all for providing us with a few minutes of updates on what's happening in HR today. This is a fun way for us to connect with folks in the business community, and so we hope this was a valuable way to get some information.